Hello, product junkies. My name is Saurabh, lead product designer, design mentor, freelance design consultant. Today, I had a very interesting conversation with Era Gupta. She's already working in studio, and I am very fascinated by studio. They are really working good work in the design space. She was wanting to know how she can switch from South India to North India. Basically, she was wanting to shift into Delhi or Gurgaon. That's where she was looking for the product companies, and I had a very detailed conversation how she can get a job into Delhi and Gurgaon and what sort of case study she needs in her portfolio. Along with that, she was already working as a user experience designer, but nowadays companies are looking for a journalist, the person who can do everything. So you can get the perspective from her. What does it take to get into UI UX design? And if you are still an experienced candidate, what sort of things company do expect? We're gonna give you very broader lens view to you. If you're very much interested in knowing about what does it take to get into journalist role and what sort of hurdles senior designers do face, then this video is for you. So without a further ado, let's get started.
So before moving forward, Ira, first of all, welcome to one mentorship session with Saurabh. So before moving forward, I would like to know about yourself, who you are, where you're coming from, what you do, and what you're looking
Oh,
for during this mentorship
yeah,
session. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so I'm Ira, and I'm a housewife turned UX designer.
very
So
good,
I was a housewife for like 15 years.
amazing,
Uh, yeah, so I started studying UX at the age of like 39.
amazing,
So actually,
interesting.
I was earlier working in a multinational company. I got married, and I was in Patiala for 15 years, and I didn't get any opportunity to work there. And
I see.
then things happened. I separated from my husband, and um, I had to like
Mm-hmm.
do something about my life, right? Because being 15 years just at home doing nothing had a very bad effect on me, you know. And also
I see.
I had to take care of myself for my future. Like I had to work, and that's when I knew that okay. I think this UI UX line works for me. I got a job as an intern because I did a case study on sustainable products, and apparently that's what they were looking for. And from there, I just like that applied for Lollipop Design Studio, and they loved me, my assignment and my interview, and I got
I
selected. So
see.
that was like at the age of 40. At the age of
Mm.
40, I got my job as a UX designer. Yeah, that's my
Amazing,
background
amazing.
story. Yeah. So, but I got a job in Chennai where there was a lot of language issues, and I became very far from my son. My son lives in Patiala. Uh, in my divorce, due to a lot of things, I couldn't get my son. I couldn't get uh, my son to be with me. COVID was
I
going
see.
on. The courts were very slow. Yeah.
Mm.
So I was here in Chennai, but my heart was still in Patiala, And I started my career as a fresher, right? So my salary was not that much that I can travel back and forth. And
So initially, you have joined directly as a fresher.
yes, as
Great.
a fresher,
So
but they took me as a UX designer, not associate, because they liked me very much in the interview.
that
So
sounds
they
good.
thought that yeah. So that's my biggest flex, starting a career and
Amazing.
landing a job. Yeah.
No, I've been a big fan of work and all. So yeah,
Good.
amazing.
Okay. Cool,
Hmm.
cool. So now the thing is that I started having some health issues, and also I took a break. I requested because was also having a crunch. They were not having projects, so I was like on bench for like more than a month, and I was not well. So I requested them to give me to relieve me so that I can take care of my health and all. And why I contacted you now, I come to the main part, is that I'm now looking for jobs in North, and I have absolutely no idea about it
I
because I
see.
seem to find everything here in South, right? Everything is in Bangalore, Chennai, or Hyderabad, and even people whom I know are all working here only in South. So
Hmm.
I don't know anybody to even ask you to refer, and I really want to like shift to North so that I'm closer to my son and I can meet him frequently. So that's my reason that I actually contacted you to guide me. and getting a job
Great.
in North.
No, that sounds amazing. Yeah, definitely we're gonna work on that. And as you said, like you already had work with. So didn't you ever try
Yeah,
to apply in the company in the north side in Delhi, Chandigarh, or anywhere else?
does not have uh,
Not
offices
not
there.
not but has a very good brand in design space. So everybody knows about them. So did you ever try to
Yeah,
apply in North Indian companies like in Delhi, Gurgaon, Chandigarh,
I
or near?
did. In this day, whatever came, I tried to apply, but I never got to hear back from them. Probably because most of the companies look for UI UX, and I'm like pure UX. I don't do UI.
But you most of the it's mostly depends on the company you might be targeting, and so
Yeah,
like so
also
you.
because
Mhm,
no,
you were
because
saying
I'm
something.
just like 2 years experience, and majority of the companies either wanted UI UX or they wanted somebody with like 5 years plus experience. When I was looking into it,
Even if you do follow me on LinkedIn, I do like keep sharing or
I
frequently sharing the
started following
opportunities
actively.
regarding. Hmm. So, as far as I know, yeah, like as you said very well, like companies do look for a journalist nowadays. They want one person to do everything. Whereas the kind of design studio you had worked with, you may find a design
Yeah,
role or a UX designer role. Or in some medium
yeah,
size of the company, you can also find a UX designer role. Most of the companies want their designer to be focused on both of the things. Like as UX is not apart from the UI, right? If you want to put
yeah,
experience, you need interface there to put that experience, right, to portray that experience. So both things goes parallelly, that's what I feel. And as I've been into industry since last 5 years, so most of the time, like my title is been as a UX designer, but I had worked as a UI designer also, or I have led the team of a UI design also. Like I was a lead designer in my last company, but still I was leading a team of UI design as well. So when you're talking about very specialized or very like big companies, that's where UX design role comes in picture,
yeah,
where you
yeah.
work on a.
Because has a separate UX research, separate UX designer, UI designer, illustration is graphic, animation. Everything is like we have people separately for that.
That's the challenge with the people who work in enterprise or the kind of studio you had worked with, because these are the
Yeah,
people who work on a kind of clientele, though do value the design. The people who are already design focused or user centric, and they are looking for an extended team. That's where Lollipop comes in picture, and then they ask for the consultation from Lollipop or the kind of studio Lollipop is, right? So
right.
what I would say, like it's not that challenging to learn about UI. You already have an experience into UX, and it hardly takes a month or two. You can participate in this streak, that 100-day design challenge, 50-day design challenge.
Yeah,
Start learning it. And as you very well said it, that if you already have an expertise, if you have like 5-10 years of experience, then you can directly jump into UX. Then you can be lead designer, UX design. I mean design manager, head of design, right? In small or medium companies. But whereas it comes to 2 years of experience, it's very rare to find a specialized job nowadays. Earlier it was very good. Earlier the whole lot of company were hiring, but nowadays like whole lot of company has frozen their hiring. You might have seen that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Even
And
is laying off. So
exactly, I was coming to that. On top of that, companies are laying off the designers. And when
yeah,
it comes to laying off designers, first designer who get out of the team is UX designers, because
is
UI will
it?
gonna somewhere will be working on that, right? Because somewhere it becomes a cost to the company, and everybody want to cut down on the cost when it comes to layoff, right?
Yeah,
Until unless it's a big product. As you said, you were on bench, because the whole lot of startups is frozen or stop their outsourcing or design outsourcing basically. So I was also associated with a design studio. I was giving them consultation, and they also, they were also not able to get the clients from there. So they were also
yeah,
struggling.
yeah,
Huh. So, and fortunately, I was a freelancer there, and I was having a full-time job at a product company. So that was a key. But I don't know about the package or the kind of pay they were giving to you, but easily you can get like 10, 15 LPA as a UI UX designer with 2 years of experience. My last
Where
mentee, huh.
I want to join there because pays very less.
So I can recommend you a company, two company. My last mentee got selected in Vega Pay, and he's getting to like 14 LP is the like is the C2C, and like fixed
Oh,
amount he's getting 12 LPA, and he's just having one and a
wow.
half year of experience. And another company he got selected into called Magic Pen. Have you heard about
Magic pen.
Magic
Okay.
Pen? They are continuously
Yeah, yeah.
hiring. Yeah. So
What
be
was the
active on
second?
LinkedIn. Vega Pay. Vega Pay has stopped hiring because they were just looking for two designers and they already hired two designers. And the
Okay.
founder of Vega Pay is my ex-colleague. So
Oh,
that's why I got him into the Vega Pay. But except that, that was somewhere I got referral for him and then he got the opportunity there. And on the first call, even on the first call, he got the offer. Earlier, he was a front-end developer come designer. He was doing front-end development and designing both, but still he got an
okay.
offer because he was having very good case studies in their portfolio and it was all real work that he has done, and that's why he got it. And on top of that, he got another offer from Magic Pen. It was also very similar offer, but because of
Cool,
a
cool.
lot of things, he didn't join Magic Pen. He went with Vega Pay because he was getting ESOPs from there. 2 lakhs of ESOPs he
Nice.
was getting in Vega Pay, so he had chosen to go with that. But it's just not like he can get it, everyone can get it in not the whole lot of company nowadays. The people say like if you want to get into product company, go to south. Yes, I do agree with that, but it's still, it's been 5 years I'm working in North India, and I've been in once to Bangalore for one company. Except that I was working, I'm working in North India, a whole lot of company who are very design centric and they also value design. It's just you'll have to be a
Yeah.
little bit active on LinkedIn. Be active
Yeah,
on
I
LinkedIn.
am, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know where and all I should apply, and
keep
that's something.
keep track of the people who do frequently repost the job postings like me. The whole lot of people I do see on LinkedIn, though frequently repost the job posting. Along with that, figure out the sort of company you want to work with. For example, you want to get into product based, right? Now you do,
Yeah.
you want to get into design studio, whatever you want to go with. Figure out, make the 100 companies list at least, and then select who is hiring. Daily check out, you can
Okay.
keep a track of them. Like if they're hiring, you can just create the job alert there. On LinkedIn, you can create a job alert whenever they post a job. You're gonna get an alert on your LinkedIn okay, that this company has posted this posting. That's how you can keep a track of them. And whenever they post it,
Right.
even if they are asking for 4 years experience, still apply on that. If you are aligned with the kind of product they are building or kind of experience they are looking
Right.
for. Experience has to be relevant, but
Cool.
number of years of experience somewhere may negotiable there. That's what I feel. And
Right.
on top of that, start creating content, like start building your personal brand, as you are already having enough time. So start creating some content on LinkedIn. At least put something out there. Show
Okay.
yourself to the recruiters. Yes, I am there and I'm looking for job opportunities nowadays. Put yourself on social media. I mean, social media, for me, social media is LinkedIn. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about the Instagram and all, I'm talking about the LinkedIn there. So put yourself there, let them know you are open for the opportunities, and hopefully you're going to start getting leads pretty soon. But you'll have to make little efforts here because nowadays it is like a whole lot of laying off are happening, and there are a whole lot of companies
Yeah.
are have frozen their hiring. So that's why it is a bit difficult, but it is not impossible. A lot of people are getting new jobs. You can see a lot of people are posting, I got job from there, I got job in this
Yeah.
company. Right? That means there are a whole lot of possibilities in the market. It just you are not able to tap it, or you are not able to reach out to the people who are looking for. It's just that. Because if you already had worked in Lollipop, that means you are compatible enough to get into product base or to get into any product company, right? Because
So
it's a like
yeah.
very big design studio. Huh.
Do you think being having experience in will give me an edge in North India?
Obviously, everybody knows about right? It's a big brand in design space. You might be taking it for granted, but it's a very big brand, and everybody follow
No,
Anil,
no.
Kruti, Anjali, right? so these are very like
Oh my
influential
God.
people in design space.
Familiar.
People look up to them. Like these are the people who have somewhere got the very good recognition
Yeah.
in design space, right?
Anil, like, I call it the ambassador of design.
Yeah, I do also, right? He's like these are people who have influenced a lot of people. Even I'm one of them also, right? Even like they do not post any content on social media. Still, I do follow Anil on Instagram. So it's just like that.
Instagram. He's so on Instagram.
He do a lot of Instagramming, like posting gym content and all, right? But still, people follow them because these are people who have created a design space for the people like me.
Yeah.
We can upfrontly come and speak about design, and we are respected in community nowadays. We're getting a chair in the board, right? So that's what I feel. It's very recognizable studio, and people knows the value. Like a lot of like the kind of people you are work with. These are very good people. That's what I feel. And better you know about the studio,
Yeah.
how do they function. But as far as I have seen and how they're expanding, I think they are adding great value to a lot of product. So definitely you're gonna have the as over others, as you have already worked in the very immersive design immersive environment. So yeah.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is just
That's
like
nice.
start putting yourself, start applying on the opportunities. Follow a lot of people who are just posting opportunities, and you also start creating content. Make your personal brand. If
Also, I have to work on my portfolio. If you can give me some advice on that.
portfolio, you do one thing. Are you connected over LinkedIn to me?
Yeah, I think I am. Just a second.
So do share the
Because
link of your
that's where
portfolio.
I don't have portfolio. I have a portfolio for clients, like
Do share that
Lollipop
only.
clients would like to I can share that. Okay. I'll do that.
One more thing, I'm gonna help like share feedback on that and start learning about the UI also. I would like suggest if you can put some time into learning UI design, because it's a endless learning process in design, right? Sometime after you might have to
Yeah.
learn something when you're designing for VR, AR, right? So it's an endless process of learning. So don't escape from it. Start learning it. It hardly takes 10, like 10, 15 days to learn about UI. And after that, it's all craftsmanship. As much as you practice, the better you're gonna do in this. You already said a couple of times you are very creative. That's where creativity comes in picture. So you're gonna put a lot of creativity
Yeah,
into
but
your
I'm
interfaces.
probably because I worked with very very talented UI designers, and I just feel I can never match their level. Like they are like amazing in Lollipop. Like,
I see.
see, we used to get like 600, 800 people, interviews, and out of 800, we will select one. So you can imagine, out of so much competition, how much talent would get. So,
100%
yeah,
agree.
I think I just feel,
So,
yeah,
what I can say, like, ma'am, you know better, right? But you don't need to compare yourself to anyone else, right? A lot of people who are doing better or than us, right? It's about getting things done. It's about learning things. We can also do better. It's you, as you are already into design space. You know very well. It's pure craftsmanship. It's pure practice. As much as you work, you put your work into it, you're gonna get better with the design. It's very much craftsmanship. Anyone can learn it. So you start putting some efforts, and then you can eventually also improve. I'm just asking you to compare yourself to the designers or the people who are already very good into UI. So you just like start
yeah.
learning. That's what I feel. Did you
So
share your
sort of
portfolio
like
to me?
I was thinking, I'll share it. I'm just looking. It will take some time because,
Okay, no problem.
yeah.
You do share it to me over LinkedIn, and then we can have one more session if you want. And but please have the portfolio ready, or I'll be sharing some feedback. I trade on that feedback, and we can like catch up once again. Will that work you?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anything else you would like to ask or
Yeah,
you would
we
like to
are
talk?
connected. Yeah, this was it. Like, I wanted guidance for getting a job in North, and yeah, I wanted to work on my portfolio.
Definitely, I'm
And
gonna help you out with some referrals also. You share me your portfolio and let me see how does it looking like. Then I'm gonna get you some
a
referrals
very,
also.
very basic PDF, very very basic PDF, because that's what we did in like for everybody. And I'm
I see.
working on
The pitching
like,
wala PDF na that they do share with the client that this is the designer will be working on your project, right?
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
No worries. Do share that. I'll get you some like insight on that and how can you convert that PDF into a like full-fledged portfolio that will gonna look yours. So yeah, no worries.
Thank you so
Chalo,
much, sorry.
chalo, ma'am.
Thanks for
Thank
your
you so
time.
much. It was nice connecting to you. It was great speaking with you.
Yeah,
It
same
was
here.
a lot of inspiration from you. Yeah, definitely you can get the job in the north. All
I
right, ma'am.
really hope so.
You will. No
Thank you
worries.
so much, Saurabh.
Thank you,
Have a good
ma'am.
night.
You too, ma'am. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Yeah, bye.
If you're already till here, please make sure to subscribe my channel, like this video and share this video with the people who are really interested into design. Thank you so much guys.